Hi and welcome to Strengthen with Sarah. Today we're going to be doing a glute focus workout. No equipment is needed, just your wonderful selves. And we're going to get started lying down on your back. So just coming to a seated position and then just getting down onto your back on the floor as easily and as comfortably as you can. Once you're here, the hands are going to relax down by your sides. I then want you to just look up. So just lifting your head from the floor, look up and see if you can find your feet. Now I want your feet to be hip distance apart. So in theory, if you're looking up, your feet should actually be hidden by your thighs, okay? So if you can see your feet, that means they're a little bit too wide, bring them in a little bit narrower. And then I don't want your feet to be too far away, so just bring them in so they're quite close to your bum rather than the end of the mat. Okay, so then once you're here, I then want you to think about one more thing before we get started. So your lower back. I want you to think about pressing your lower back down into the floor, or at least more than what it just was. Even if it doesn't touch the floor completely, you're just thinking about it coming closer to the floor, and this is going to be your start position. Then can you take a nice big inhale in through the nose? As you exhale out through the mouth, begin to lift your bum off the floor, then the lower part of your back, and then the middle part of your back, and you start to lift them upwards. And this is what we call your glute bridge or shoulder bridge. You then hold it here, inhale. As you exhale again, begin to roll it back down. So the middle back touches first, then your lower back, and then finally your bum lowers as well. We go again, inhale, exhale, rolling up, glutes, lower back and middle part of your back. Hold it here nice and high. Inhale, exhale, rolling it back down. Again, the middle part of your back first, then your lower back, and then finally your glutes. Good, keep going. Exhale, roll up. Lifting high, really press through those feet. See how high you can lift here. Squeeze your glutes nice and hard at the top. Inhale, exhale, rolling down. Good, we roll up. We pause and we roll down. Awesome. One more here, just like that, rolling up nice and high. Press through those feet a little bit more, see if you've got any more height in you here. And then just rolling the spine down until about halfway. So the bum is going to hover to the ground. It's not going to go all the way down. And then you roll all the way back up. Awesome. And again, you roll halfway down, the bum is hovered. And you roll all the way back up. Good. Keep going, rolling down, hover. Lifting up and squeezing really hard on both bum cheeks. Awesome. Roll down and hover. Exhale, breath to lift up and hold. Good, last two here. Hover and lift. One more time. You hover down and you lift up really strongly and hold this position. Squeezing super tight on those glutes, then drop just a centimeter and lift up one. Good, drop just a centimeter and lift up two. So if I was watching your glutes lower and lift, it would literally be so small, I would barely even tell that you were dropping down. Good, last two, you lower a centimeter and lift a centimeter. You lower a centimeter and lift a centimeter, hold again. And then gently roll your spine all the way down. Amazing. Bring those feet together this time. So the feet together and then the knees are going to be together as well. Now, because of this position, you're not going to lift as high, but still try and lift to your maximum here. Okay, but it just might not be as high as what we just lifted to, and that's okay. So the hands stay planted on the floor. This time we're going to hinge up. So you don't worry too much about rolling your spine up and off the floor. Just think about the lift of the glutes up high and then lower back down. And again, lifting up high and lowering back down. If this feels funny, Then you can always come back to the previous option. That's totally fine. You lift up as high as you can and you lower back down. Good. Last 2. Lift and lower. Last 1. Hold this position, then lower down again halfway. Good. Halfway down, bum is hovered, and then lift all the way back up. And again, lower down halfway and lift all the way up. Amazing. Lower down halfway and lift. So legs are together. You're really squeezing your inner thighs just as much as your glutes. Lift. Awesome. 2 more. Lower down halfway and lift. 1 more here. Lower down halfway. Hover the glutes and lift and hold this position. Really pressing through those feet. See if you can lift another centimeter up with the glutes. Good. Then drop down a centimeter and lift. Drop down a centimeter and lift. Amazing. Really getting in to those glutes, dropping down just a centimeter and lifting and squeezing your glutes nice and tight. 3 more. Lift up. 2 more. Lift up. 1 more time. Lower down and lift and hold this position. And then stay here in this hold. See if you can lift your right leg to a tabletop. So you're pressing through the left foot, you're lifting through the left glute, right leg is lifted to the sky. Then lower the leg back down. Glue the feet together, knees together. Once you're here, then lift the left leg up. So the height of the glute stays the same, the height of the hip stays the same. We're just floating one leg down and floating the other leg up. So right leg is lifted. Good. Right leg lowers down. Hips stay the same height, glutes stay the same height, left leg is lifted. Awesome. Keep going. So alternating, which leg is lifting up, but nothing else changes. Good. Lifting the left leg up. Lowering the left leg down. Lifting the right leg up and holding it here with the right leg. Can you stretch the right leg up to the sky? Maybe it goes straight, maybe it doesn't. Flexing that foot as well. So the big toe is pointing down towards your face. And again, we lower down halfway with the glutes and lift up. You lower down halfway with the glutes and lift up. Keep going. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Awesome. 3 and lift. Last 2 and lift. 1 more. Lower and lift all the way up and hold this position. Let's end with the pulses here. So drop down a centimeter and lift up. Drop down a centimeter and lift up. Last push on this side. And then we're going to repeat on the other side and then you are done. Keep going. 3 and lift. 2 and lift. 1 more. Lower and lift and hold. Right leg goes down to the floor. Left leg, bring it up to tabletop and holding it here. Then stretch that leg nice and long to the sky. Flex through the foot and hold it here. Drop the leg down halfway, drop the bum down halfway and lift up. Drop the bum down halfway and lift up. Keep going. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Last 2. Getting ready for those pulses. Last 1. Lift and holding this position here. Let's pulse it. Drop down a centimeter and lift 1. Drop down a centimeter and lift 2. You've got 4. Lift. You've got 3. Lift. Last 2. Lift and 1. Lift and hold this position. Left leg comes down to the floor and you roll your spine back down. Amazing. Hug the knees into the chest. Have a little rock from side to side. Good. Then gently bringing yourself all the way up. And that was your glute focus workout. No equipment, just your wonderful selves. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this a like, comment and a subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.